Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Vinland Saga. You guys, I am hot off the heels of the last reaction to the last episode, and I have done my best with my makeup, but I'm still pretty wrecked both physically and emotionally. So yeah, guys, I don't have a whole lot of new insights for you because it's literally just a couple of minutes after I finished the last episode, but I will do my best to just kind of give you maybe a somewhat calmer analysis of the last episode. But yeah, before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. That does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. It was a beautiful episode, you guys. It was gut-wrenching. It was absolutely gut-wrenching, but it was so beautifully done. And I gotta say, just the way that they did that whole, cart ride, it really was, that was the cart ride home. Not in the way that he thought it was gonna be, but he went home. He really did, and he was reunited with his son. And I am absolutely shattered for Arnheid right now because she has lost everything. She's gonna be in trouble back at the farm. I need a win for her. I need some hope for this poor girl. And just the way that because of course you would keep that going. Of course you would keep that going about the son is still alive. If you knew he was just gonna die. But yeah, I think there was some really, really, really great messages in there too that they did a really good job of showing and not telling. For example, him not wanting his son to go off and be a Viking. We know when he apologized to Arnheid, he realized too late, but he did realize just how futile that entire thing was and how their lives would have been so different had he not, made the choice to go off and fight. And yeah, so it was very, very, it was very meaningful. It was very impactful. I love the very almost kind of poetic imagery of just him going down this path and just passing all of the slaves that were him, and seeing himself being beaten, and just then seeing flashes of his life, and seeing things from Arnheid's point of view. It was really it was literally his final journey into having insight on his life. You know, when they say your life flashes before your eyes, I think this is a very, very interesting way of doing that, and kind of showing how one takes stock of everything leading up to their death. Svirko was such a real one. Oh my god. He's take my cart and go and of course, we end with Arnheid being surrounded there, so we know that yeah, they didn't make it that far, and I don't think they were ever intending to make it that far. She just wanted him to die as happy as possible, I think, with as much hope in his heart as possible. And I just need her to have some hope after all of this because, yeah, I'm devastated for this girl. I am absolutely devastated for her. I could not do it. I don't know how she was this strong up to this point, but I just feel like this is too much. It's too much for any one person, and my heart is just so breaking for her. Also, Thorfinn and Einar are going to be in a bit of trouble. Arnheid, I feel and also I didn't even think of this last time, but she'll, because of Ketil and everything, but also if he knows that she's pregnant, yeah, she's not going to get punished probably. I mean, she will be punished, but I don't we see how they typically punish people in this situation. We saw how they punished the little kids that were stealing and everything, and it's pretty physical. And I gotta say, I mean, I think for something like this, I feel like they may even suggest to put Thorfinn and Einar to death. which I really hope it doesn't come to that. But we know that they were suggesting pretty heavy consequences for the kids that were stealing. So I don't know what they're going to do about slaves that tried to escape and tried to help somebody else escape. It's not going to matter too much once Canute shows up. Like, watch them be like, all right, we're going to, like, sentence you to death and everything. And then Canute shows up and they're like, Eep, help us, Thorfinn. Save us. I could see that happening. I could totally see that happening. And then the rest of, like, I could just see this whole farm getting wiped out. I'm being honest with you. I don't want that to happen, but, like, what I want to happen is, I don't know what's going to happen with Canute. Because I feel like Canute's just going to come up and just, everything's going to get laid to waste in a big fight. I don't know if there's any way to really avoid that. I don't know. I mean, then again, like, I really don't know. I honestly don't know how that's going to go. But, like, on a smaller scale, I hope that maybe Thorfinn, Einar, and Arnheid can get out. The baby could still have a good life, you know? If they make it to Vinland. It's just a shame they couldn't all be a family. It really is a shame. I can't start. I literally cannot start because I'm told this episode is also very, very sad. And I have a limited amount of tissues. So I can't get started in the intro, you guys. I cannot do it. I will not allow myself. I will will myself to be happy. See? All good. Beautiful episode. I'm very, very devastated over it. But yeah, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we just jump right into the next episode of Vinland Saga? Let's do this. That is quite a look for Canute, though. Awesome. And is this all happening in real time, or are we seeing something from a few days ago? Oh? Okay. Oh, and Dad is proud. Dad is happy. Dad's so boy. Okay, so they got back first. Oh! Ah! Just for fun. Just for, and I was gonna say Ketil is in there, isn't he? Poor Ketil's gonna throw up. Why would you do that? Poor you're such a jerk. Okay. He looks mildly happy about getting to defend the farm. Thank God we made it back first. Thank God. He's like, Dad can handle the details. I got barrels to throw at people. Oh, Omar. Oh, honey. Oh. He's pretty realistic about it, I gotta say. You gotta give him credit. Oh, this is what you wanted, right? You wanted to fight in a war and be super brave and, oh. 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 Don't we have something that we need to be doing too, Leif? We need to be looking for Thorfinn? Oh, that looks so much like Thorfinn at first. Oh, I guess we're calling him Bug Eyes. How's Snake doing? Yes, we did. Oh, that does suck now that I'm thinking about it. We're 5 people down. I gotta say probably not. Yeah, but at least not, like, physically, I wouldn't think, if she's pregnant. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, though. Oh. It depends on who's in his ear. It depends on who's... That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you can't really... You can't really... Yeah. It was a pretty selfless thing to do, but he did. He had to fight. Oh, I didn't even get to talk about the fight. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll talk about it after. Sometimes you do. No. Not that he wanted to fight in general, but he really didn't want to fight him. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. You're reconsidering your actions. Oh. But you can't do that to yourself, sweetie. Yeah. Sadly, that's... He wants to find out what's... Yeah. Good for you. Look at him doing all this deep thinking about it, though. He really wants to change himself and the world. Oh... He really wants to find a way where there is no violence. The thing is, when you live in a world of violence, how are you supposed to... Yeah, you are. You are. You need to change the world. Or you need to go and build your own. Oh. He's so thoughtful. Oh, God. Oh, Oh, there's his actual wife. Oh, he's not even gonna stop to talk to the wife. He's looking for Arnheid. I do feel really bad for the wife, because, like, none of this is really her fault. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gotta sting. Oh, yeah, see, when the mistress was in charge, I'm sure she didn't show any mercy. Okay, like, she's, like, okay. You know what? I feel like this is personal for her, so. Her old flame? Is that right? That was her husband. Is that really a good way to put it? Her old flame? See, this is the thing. I feel like he's gonna have people pressuring him saying, like, kill her. And he's like, why would she try to leave me? Why would she try to leave me? It's all about him, you know? But he also is hurting. I get it, but... He lost his first love, and now Arnheid's trying to get away. He's okay, he's freaking out. He's freaking out. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be pretty upset that she wanted to leave. That is true. He's gonna be really upset that she wanted to leave because in his experience, people he loves always leave him one way or another, so. Oh, they're right there! Oh, Ketil's not... Oh, God, what is he... Oh, what? Is he thinking of... Oh, okay. He's gonna try to buy Arnheid. Because he doesn't know what's gonna happen to her now, probably. Could you please also free Arnheid and Einar? Because I don't know what's going to happen to them. I want to say he wouldn't do anything to hurt Arnheid, but if he's real upset that she tried to get away, I don't. Oh, boy. I really don't know where he's at right now. I was going to say, I feel like if the mistress had gotten to decide, she probably would have just had her killed. Ugh. Ah, get away from her. Ugh. Get away from, is like punishment because they lost their, get away. Get away. You know what? Oh, get your hands off of her. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh! Oh! Wow. That's the first time I've ever seen him, like, I would believe he would actually, like, beat somebody up. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Oh, he's okay. All right. So he's in that state of mind. Oh my God! Don't hit her. She's pregnant. Also, don't hit her in general. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? He really, truly, you know what? Because he needs to be loved so badly. He's just taking this as such a... You know what? Oh! Tell him you're... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh God. Not the stomach. Tell him, honey. Tell him. Yes. Is he going to believe her, or is he going to think that she's trying to... You know what? He is a selfish son of a... What? Oh my... Okay. All right. You know what? I'm really losing my cool for Ketil here. Oh, he's broken. He's broken by this. She was like his only... Oh, and he's thinking back to his first love. Oh my God, he is gonna beat her to death. Oh my God. Oh, even the horses are like, stop it. Oh my God. Okay. All right. You know what? We need to get her out of there. We need to get her out of there. This is why Patera was so... Oh! Wow. Snake is the one to step in. That's really saying something. Oh my God. That's really saying something. The snake, after losing his men because of what happened, was... Oh my God. Oh, honey. Wait. Oh, he said, you know what he's doing? He's like, go ahead. You can kill her if you want to. I'm just letting you know you are going to kill her if you keep doing this. Oh my God, Arnheid. Oh my God, somebody please get her out of there. Somebody please get her out of there. He is just so broken right now, but you know what? That's not love. That's not love. That's about you. That's about you and your problems. And I'm sorry for your problems. I'm really, 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 really sorry. But you know what? That's not love. And I'm done with Ketil. I'm sorry. I know he's hurting. You know what? We're all freaking hurting. Everyone on the show is hurting. Get you said it, babe. You said it. Would you... Maybe he's in a bad enough place that he'll sell her. Oh, so yeah, you know what? You're gonna keep... Oh, okay. Wow, you're gonna keep her... So it was wow. It's about someone being there for him. It's about someone being there for him. I don't doubt that in a way he does love her, but that's not love. That's not love. Oh my God. Oh, she's all beat up. Did she lose the baby? She probably lost the baby. Oh my God, sweetheart. Oh, Einar is not going to handle this very well. Oh dear God. Oh, she's like in a coma? Holy crap. And he's gonna keep her because she's his property. Wow. What is he? What are we? Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Okay, he's gonna take out. Okay, he's gonna take out his. Okay, this is where this is going. It's so I was gonna say he said that Thorfinn and Einar could go. He's gonna take that. Better not be the end of the episode. That could not have been a whole episode. Oh, guys, I have an awful lot of thoughts and feelings right now about Ketil because on the one hand, objectively, I can see he lost his love. He has built up this whole thing as a facade in order to try to bolster himself, protect himself from the heartbreak that he experienced. All of it, the pacifism, everything, is just, it's his way of responding to having something so important taken from him. And when he heard that Arnheid was trying to escape, he felt like everything was being taken from him again. And now that Canute is coming after the farm, he's like, nah, you know what? I'm sick of people trying to take what I love from me. But the way he went after her knowing she was pregnant, you guys, the way he shouldn't have gone after her in the first place. Let me just say, however, you guys are always saying you got to get in this mindset. You got to understand this is normal. I understand it was normal. I also understand it makes me want to puke. I don't want to watch it. Like, I don't want to see this girl getting beat up. However, I do acknowledge that this was a normalized behavior for this situation in this time. But I will tell you right now, and he was like, okay, if you do the math on that, that doesn't even add up. Because she wouldn't know she was, okay. All right, guys, I'm having a lot of feelings about this one. Holy freaking crap. Will you indulge me for a minute and just let me rant a little bit? Because you know I'm angry, and you know I'm going to rant a little bit, right? Okay, that one, I thought that one was going to make me cry. That one just made me mad. That one just made me mad. First off, I know he wasn't in any headspace to really give this any thought, but like, Gardar was there for a day? 2 days? Few days? There's no way you would know. You know what? I don't know why I'm expecting a man of this time and in the headspace he was in to understand how, like, the female cycle would work. I don't know why I'm expecting it. I'm just very angry and upset. Because, like, that's not a thing. You would not know after. It had to be his. But I think he was also at that point, he was just so not trusting her that, like, he was thinking, well, it could be, you know, she doesn't. If she had feelings for somebody else, then could she, you know, maybe it was that. Maybe he was like, I don't know, maybe it could be anybody's. But also just like, I will just say this, because I know I'm going to have a lot of people saying like, and they've done a really, really good job of building up why Ketil is the way he is. And I will acknowledge that he has a lot of trauma. This is his way of protecting himself. He has built up this kind of insulated environment for himself as a way of protecting himself against losing the people that he loves. And hearing that Arnheid was purposely, intentionally trying to get away from him, I'm sure broke his heart very much. I think he really thought that she loved him too. The thing is, if you were looking at that even somewhat clearly, you would see like, this is not choice for her. This is not a choice. It's never been a choice. She's his slave. Guys, while I acknowledge all of that, I'm done with Ketil. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. Because I was like, I really think that, like, from everything we've seen of Ketil, like, we've seen him be very passive. We've seen him be very, like, we know he loves Arnheid. I really saw something from him that I just did not expect to see. I knew that his relationship with her was selfish. But I really didn't think that he would go as far as to, like, do what he did in this episode. Beat her after knowing she was pregnant. Not release her, just keep her because, like, she's his property and it doesn't matter if, you know, that's not love. That's not anything close to love. It's possession. It's not love. And it is literally all about him. You could swap her out with any other girl that looked like his first love. And I think he would get he's not thinking of her in it. Like, I don't doubt that he loves her. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he has grown to love her. But, like, he clearly doesn't care about who she is as a person or what she needs or what she wants or anything. I mean, and he probably never has. Like, to be fair. Like, she's a slave. And he has cast all of that he needed onto her without any regard as to what she would. Which, again, I'm fully acknowledging that this is a normalized behavior for this time. However, I'm so done. I'm so done with Ketil. Now that he's so angry and he's got the sword out and everything, now I'm wondering if it wasn't a lie, all the stories about him. Because now that he's showing this side of himself, now I'm wondering if maybe he really, although I'm pretty sure you guys said that all that was a lie, that he was never really like a big warrior. But then how did it get started that he was a big warrior? I don't know. Maybe he started the rumor so that people would leave him alone and leave his farm alone? I don't know. But now I'm kind of having my doubts. At the very least, he has decided to fight. He has decided to fight, which has never, ever, ever been his thing. So, well, unless the stories were true, which I still don't think that they were. But he's going in. He's going in. Okay, guys. I was so upset with Canute for, like, coming to do what he's doing. And I still am. But if this somehow leads to enough chaos for us to sneak Arnheid out. You know what's crazy is I never went into this episode thinking that Arnheid would be the one getting that. I don't know why I wouldn't think that. I don't know why that didn't. I'm like, I know she'll get punished, but I think, like, it never really crossed my mind that he'd be so angry because she was trying to escape. She was trying to escape. Because where my head was at was she was mostly trying to help the husband. But even just having the husband. And then, you know what, though? The mistress being like, oh, it's her old fling. I'm like, it's her husband that she got separated from and sold into slavery. It's like, well, how would you feel if this happened? And nobody was thinking, how would I feel if this happened to me? Except for Spherical. He was thinking it. He was thinking, I'd feel if this happened to me. He's the only one. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, again, cultural glasses, temporal glasses on. I recognize, I understand that this was a thing. However, even here we can see, and can I just take a second to, one thing I did not talk about at all last episode was the fight between Snake and Thorfinn. I'm so sorry about that. I was not in a good place when I finished that episode. But wow, that was a fantastic fight. Looked really good. I love the way that they were so evenly matched. Does a great job of showing us, like, just how good Snake is. And really how, like, Thorfinn, I was kind of worried. I'm like, he hasn't done this in a while, but man, those movements, it's like riding a bike. It just came right back to him. And I love how both of them were thinking, like, this person's really good. Like, not really knowing how to take the offensive in a fight this close. And I love in this episode that we have Thorfinn and Einar talking about, like, you know, Thorfinn saying, what was the better way? You know, it shows so much growth in Thorfinn because he's not just thinking, I'm not going to fight. I'm going to try to do better. Like, he's literally brainstorming. Like, no, I want to really, like, change myself, change the world around me, change what's normal, change what's, you know what I mean? And, like, honestly, that is so hard to do in a world where, like, everything is still operating the way that it's operating. You know what I mean? Like, Was there any way to reason our way out of this? I don't know. I think probably no, in a world where everything is just kind of decided by the sword. You know? Like, that's just what we do. And it's the world that Snake came from. It's the world going on outside the farm. It's the world that Thorfinn was brought up in. And it's like, I don't know how you go against the grain that way. I really honestly don't. I believe wholeheartedly he's going to find a way. And I love him for trying to think up a way. I'm just so proud of him. And I'm so proud of Einar. Like, here they are tied up. And it's like they're thinking of how to make the world a better place. Or, like, worried about Arnheid. It's like, you guys, you're probably going to... I would have thought they would have gotten it worse. My guess would have been he would have gone easier on Arnheid and taken it out on them. But I was not accounting for the fact that he is so just kind of... He's so wrapped up in his own fear and grief, and it really is, there is something about when you get that consumed with your own, like, problems. It's like, he's just acting totally selfishly right now. You know, he's acting totally out of, like, so he could really even care less, I guess, what Thorfinn and Einar do. It's just, it's all about the fact that Arnheid abandoned him, or tried to abandon him. And it really turned him into a different person. Like, I really would not have guessed that he'd be capable of any of that. I would have guessed, like, if he really loves her, he would never hurt her. But this isn't about her. It's never been about her. Let's be real. This is about him. This is about him having someone. About him having someone. Basically. It's not love. It's not love. I said a few episodes ago and I felt guilty. And now I'm saying it flat out. That is not love. And I'm done with Ketil. Honestly, I was like, oh, I hope Ketil will do it. If you're going to die, you're going to die. I don't know. Hopefully you take down a couple of people on your way out. I don't know. I'm real done with. You would go after because he thought she was pregnant. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it because I'm just going to be here, like, just crabbing at this camera all day. I don't think you want that. Maybe you want that. I don't want to do that. All right. Okay. And they're almost there. They're a few days away. Boy, you guys. Best case scenario, we get everyone who's cool on this farm and we get out in the chaos. Snake's going to be fighting. I like Snake too. I think he's... And it's weird because he's definitely not, though... He's not... They do such a good job because he's not coming at this from, like... what we would in our modern day society think it was like good. You know what I mean? But he is, I think, thinking differently enough from what is kind of the, I don't know. He seems like oddly more decent. I just can't describe how or why because he's definitely not like good. You know what I mean? He was like, if you want to kill her, I'm just letting you know you are on the road to killing her right now. And she's in a coma, guys. If I'm begging them not to go into, like, how she lost the thing. All right, guys. All right. I will just leave you with this. This is the difference between Ketil and Einar. It wouldn't matter whose baby that was to Einar. It would not matter. It did not matter to him that she didn't want him. It did not matter. He would do anything for her. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Boy, you got to see me bawl my eyes out. And you got to see me get really, really mad. It's been an emotional day. I need food. I need food. I need to go get food. I need food. I need my dog. I need a lot of things. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please help me. I'm really gonna need your help. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.